Chapter 8 In the Zoo. Listening. Understanding Body Language and Facial Expressions by Kendra Cherry. Body language refers to the nonverbal signals that we use to communicate. According to experts, these nonverbal signals make up a huge part of daily communication. From our facial expressions to our body movements, the things we don't say can still convey volumes of information. It has been suggested that body language may account for between 60 to 65% of all communication. Understanding body language is important, but it is also essential to pay attention to other cues such as context. In many cases, you should look at the signals as a group rather than focusing on a single action. Here's what to look for when you're trying to interpret body language. Facial expressions. Think of a moment about how much a person is able to convey with just a facial expression. A smile can indicate approval or happiness. A frown may signal disapproval or unhappiness. In some cases, our facial expressions may reveal our true feelings about a particular situation. While you say that you are feeling fine, the look on your face may tell people otherwise. Just a few examples of emotions that can be expressed via facial expressions include happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, disgust, fear, confusion, excitement, desire, contempt. The expression on a person's face can even help determine if we trust or believe what the individual is saying. The eyes. The eyes are frequently referred to as the windows to the soul, since they are capable of revealing a great deal about what a person is feeling or thinking. As you engage in conversation with another person, taking note of eye movements is a natural and important part of the communication process. Some common things you may notice include whether people are making direct eye contact or averting their gaze, how much they are blinking, or if their pupils are dilated. When evaluating body language, pay attention to the following eye signals. Eye gaze. When a person looks directly into your eyes while having a conversation, it indicates that they are interested and paying attention. However, looking away might indicate that the person is distracted, uncomfortable, or trying to conceal his or her feelings. Blinking. Blinking is natural, but you should also pay attention to whether a person is blinking too much or too little. The mouth. Mouth expressions are movements that are essentially important in reading body language. For example, chewing on the bottom lip may indicate that the individual is experiencing feelings of worry, fear, or insecurity. Covering the mouth may be an effort to be polite if the person is yawning or coughing, but it may also be an attempt to cover up a frown of disapproval. Smiling is perhaps one of the greatest body language signals, but smiles can also be interpreted in many ways. Gestures. Gestures can be some of the most direct and obvious body language signals. Waving, pointing, using the fingers to indicate numerical amounts are all very common and easy to understand gestures. Some gestures may be cultural, however, so giving a thumbs up or a peace sign in another country might have a completely different meaning than it does in the United States. The following examples are just a few common gestures and their possible meanings. A thumbs up and a thumbs down are often used as gestures of approval and disapproval. The OK gesture, made by touching together the thumb and index finger in a circle while extending the other three fingers, can be used to mean OK or alright. In some parts of Europe, however, the same signal is used to imply you are nothing. In some South American countries, the symbol is actually a vulgar gesture. The V sign, created by lifting the index and middle finger and separating them to create a V shape, means peace or victory in some countries. Posture. How we hold our bodies can also serve as an important part of body language. Posture can convey a wealth of information about how a person is feeling, as well as hints about personality characteristics such as whether a person is confident, open, or submissive. Sitting up straight, for example, may indicate that a person is focused and paying attention to what's going on. Sitting with the body hunched forward, on the other hand, may imply that the person is bored or indifferent. This article was taken from verywellmind.com.